So Amber, where did you grow up and what was your childhood like?
Well, I grew up here in Utah. I born and bred, was raised in Davis County. I have lots of siblings, all not by one set of parents, so my childhood was a little crazy. I think at one point I had 13 different siblings between marriages and all sorts of stuff like
All
that.
in the same house?
No.
Okay.
Thank goodness, no. No, stepmom, stepdads, remarriage, stuff like that. So I had a lot of kids around growing up. It was good.
So blended family.
Yeah, oh, totally. That's pretty much been my whole life.
Yeah. So why did you decide to become a divorce attorney?
Well, does one decide something like that? Absolutely. Divorce has always been a part of my life. I know how to navigate it. I'm good at it. And reflecting on what I wanted to be and do with my life, I want to be of service. I want to help others. I know this, I've lived it, and that's what I want to do.
So before you were an attorney, you were a paralegal for quite a while, right?
Yes.
How long?
17 years, 16, 17 years right in there.
What'd you do as a paralegal?
Just domestic law. So everything from like poverty domestic law, where there's lots of violence and stuff like that, up to $1 million divorces. I've done the whole gambit. So.
Okay, so you've been in the divorce realm for what,
21?
17, 20? Oh,
Well, 21 years, unless you take like the 3 years of law school out, then it's like 18.
Yeah.
Almost 2 decades. I've watched the laws change lots.
Great. Why did you decide to focus exclusively on divorce?
Growing up in a blended family, there's natural conflict. I want to help limit that, not only for other people, other adults, but for other kids. I want kids to be able to grow up in a blended family like I created with my oldest and my ex-husband, versus growing up in a blended family of contention and trauma. And so that's where I think my services can be best used, and that's why I love doing divorce law.
Why did you decide to work at Brown Family Law?
Why wouldn't I? Honestly, it really came down to the atmosphere. I've worked in a lot of different places. Divorce law, family law, that's a hard area. And if you don't have the support and really the love of the people you work with, you're gonna burn out and you're never gonna wanna be there. You're never gonna wanna do it. Here at Brown, it's really just a lot different than any place I've ever been. We have the camaraderie among all of us, not just the attorneys, but the support staff and the paralegals and everybody. We're all together as one team. There's no segregation here, and that's really important to me.
What else sets it apart for you?
Well, I'm not overworked. I'm not underpaid. And I get to focus on my clients a lot more than I have anywhere else. Here, my caseload's a lot lower than any place I've ever worked or ever seen. And that helps me personalize and know my clients and their cases and their kids a lot better than I ever have before. And to me, that humanizes this process, and that's really important for me as a person.
How about the communication with the clients here?
Yeah, that kind of goes into, I get to talk with my clients every week. And the reality is that when people are in chaos in this kind of a situation and their life is falling apart, I talk to my clients a lot more than once a week as they need. Here I have that option. Other places I wouldn't. And so the communication with my clients is key to us having successful outcomes for them, for us having successful client-attorney relationships. And overall, it just makes the process of divorce easier for the attorney, but more importantly for the client.
What's the best part about being a Brown family law lawyer?
I get to go to court, and I get excited to come to work every day. Those are really the best things. The people, the clients.
You ever worked in another place where you're excited to go to work?
No. Sorry, that was a little rude. There's always that new kind of, oh, I got a new job, I'm gonna go play, I'm gonna do great. And then there's working at Brown, where I legitimately am excited to get up, go to work, and make the world a better place. As cheesy as that sounds, that's really how I feel.
So tell us a little bit about your family.
Which one? I'm just kidding. So I have 3 kids. My oldest is 20. She's from my first marriage. And I have two littles. One is 7, one is 2. They've only ever known a blended family. I've got siblings on my mom's side, my dad's side. I live right here in Sandy, just a little bit away from the office. I'm married to an amazingly wonderful man who happens to be 6'4", which is taller than me, which is fabulous. So my oldest has cystic fibrosis, a fatal medical condition that really defined me as a mother. And then my middle one, well, probably not going to talk about her rampaging as much, but she's a difficult child as well. And then my youngest, my 2-year-old, has autism. Those are really difficult things to navigate, but those life experiences, I love having them because I get to share them with others. And then my clients don't walk into this, well, I have an attorney who doesn't know anything about anything. So
Makes you more empathic.
yeah, and caring and understanding. I think me and my family and my history humanizes me more, but it helps me understand what other people are going through. Because I would never want them to be judged the way that I may be or have been.
What do you like to do in your free time?
What free time? No, I love, I'm really getting into audiobooks lately and fiction audiobooks. The big thing that I learned a long time ago about doing domestic law is you have to separate from it all. And so I love camping, I love being outdoors, I love going, we just went up Big Canyon last weekend together as a family. We're remodeling our home, and so those are my free time things. But ultimately, if I can sit on the couch and have my kids hang out with me and we watch movies or read books, that's heaven for me.
What's your favorite food?
All of it.
You're on a seafood diet?
I am. Yes, seafood diet. I see it. I like it. I love it. I'm always down for a good Mexican place. And Mexican's probably my favorite food.
What dish?
Oh, Marco, you're killing me. I love shredded beef enchiladas with rice and beans, black beans, sour cream and salsa in the rice. Do you want me to get more specific?
No. Okay. That's all right.
Okay, good.
So what's your favorite place to visit?
Besides my bed at night when I get to zonk out, I don't know, because there's visiting for what I want to visit and visit for my family experience, so I'm going to answer both. Anything tropical where I don't have to do anything, that's for me, 100%. When it comes to where my favorite places to visit with my kids, living here in Salt Lake, love taking them to Lagoon. Just seeing the joy on their faces, that's probably my favorite place to visit. But really family related. We're going to Disneyland for Christmas. Pretty much anywhere I can see them smile and have a lot of joy.
What's your favorite movie or TV show?
I love this question because I just recently figured out what my favorite movie is. One that I can watch over and over and over and over again, and it's Interstellar. And I think it's a combination of the drama and the amazing composition of music in it. Plus the science is amazing.
What makes you a good attorney?
I care. This isn't about money. This isn't about showmanship. This isn't about, oh, look how good Amber is. No, I get to help people, and that's what makes me a good attorney.